do ask that you would participate with us in the play and just cheer them on. If you want to clap or if you want to laugh, please do so. And now we present the Comedy of Errors.
Proceed, Salias, to procure my fall, and by the doom of death end woes and all.
Merchant of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. The enmity and discord, which of them, sprang from the rancorous outrage of your duke, excludes all pity from our threatening looks. Again I say, if any Syracusian born enters the bay of Ephesus, he dies, unless 1,000 marks be levied to quit the penalty and ransom him. Thy substance, valued at highest rate, it appears cannot equal even unto 100 marks. Therefore, by our laws, thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort. When your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusian, say in brief the cause why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
A heavier task could not have been imposed than I to speak my griefs unspeakable. In Syracusa was I born, and wed unto a woman. Oh, with her I lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages, I often, till my factor's death drew me from kind embraces of my spouse. From whom my absence was not 6 months old, before herself, almost at fainting under the pleasing punishment that women bear, had made provision for her following me, and soon and safe arrived where I was. There had she not been long, before herself had given birth to 2 goodly sons, and which was strange, the one so like the other, as could not be distinguished but by names. That very hour, in the selfsame inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden, male twins, both alike. Those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought up to attend my sons. My wife made daily motions for our home return. Unwillingly, I agreed. Oh, alas, too soon we came aboard. A league from Epidamnum had we sailed, before the always window bang deep gave any tragic instance of our harm. But long we did not retain much hope, and this it was, for other means was none. My wife, more careful for the latter woman, had been fastened under a small spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for schools. To him was one of the other twins bound, whilst I had been like equal of the other. As the children thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our eyes on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves at either end of the mast. The seas waxed calm, and we discovered from afar 2 ships making a main to us. Of Corinth that of Epidaurus this. Here they came. Oh, let me say no more. Gather the sequel by that let before.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off so.
Oh, had the gods done so, I would not now have worthily turned the merciless to us. For ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which, being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was splitted in the midst. Her part was carried with more speed before the wind, and in our sight they 3 were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, as we thought. At length, another ship had seized on us, and knowing whom it was their hap to save, gave healthful welcome to their shipwrecked guests. And therefore, homeward did they bend their course. tell sad stories of my own missteps.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for. Do me the favor to delay at full what has befallen them and thee till now.
My youngest boy, and yet my eldest heir, at 18 years became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his attendant might bear him company in quest of him, whom, whilst I labored of a love to see, I hazarded the loss of whom I loved. 5 summers have I spent in furthest Greece, and coasting homeward came to Ephesus. But here must end the story of my life. And happy were I in my timely death, could all my travels warrant me they live.
Hapless Aegeans whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now trust me, were it not against our laws, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But I will favor thee in what I can. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus. Beg thou or borrow to make up the sum, and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jailer, take him to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Helpless and hopeless does the Aegean wend, but she procrastinates his lifeless end.
Therefore, give out that you are forever down, lest that your goods should be confiscated. This very day, a Syracuse's merchant is apprehended for rivalry, and unable to buy out his life according to the statute of the town, dies ere the weary sun set in the west. There's your money that I had to keep.
Go! Bear to the centaur where we host, and stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within this hour, 'twill be dinner time. Till that, I'll view the manners of the town, and then return and sleep within mine inn.
Many a
Get thee
man,
away!
many a man would take you at your word, and go indeed on so good a mean.
Trust ye, villain, sir, that very oft lightens my humor in his merry jests. What? Will you walk about the town with me?
I'm invited, sir, to certain merchants, of whom I wish to make much benefit. I crave your pardon. Soon at 5 o'clock, please you, I will meet with you upon the market.
Farewell to them. I will go lose myself, and wander up and down to view the city.
Sir, I commend you to your own.
Either commends me to my own content, commends me to the thing I cannot have. I, to the world, am like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop. Failing to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I find mother and brother, in quest of them, unhappy, lose myself. Here comes the almanac of my true day. What now? No chance of our return so soon.
Return so soon? Robert, approach too late. The capon burns. The pig falls from the spit. The clock have struck 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it one on my cheek. She is so hot, 'cause the meat is cold. The meat is cold, 'cause you come not home. You come not home having no stomach. You have no stomach, having broke your fast. But we, what know 'tis to fast and pray, are penitent for your defaulted day.
Stop! In your wind! Sir, tell me this, I pray. Where have you left the money that I gave you?
Ah, 6 pence I had last Wednesday to pay the saddler for my mistress Crupper. The saddler had it, sir. I kept it not.
I am not. Sport your humor now. Tell me and dally not, where is the money? We being strangers in this land, how darest thou trust so great a charge from thine own custody?
I pray you, sir, as you sit at dinner, I, from my mistress, come to you in post. If I return, I shall be post indeed. for she will score your foot upon my pate.
Come, Dromio, come. These jests are out of season. Reserved until a merrier hour than this. Where is the gold I gave in charge to thee?
To me, sir? Why, you gave me no gold.
Come on, sir knave, have done your foolishness, and tell me how thou hast disposed thy charge.
My charge is meant to fetch you from the bar. Home to your house, the Phoenix. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
In what safe place have you bestowed my money? Where is the 1,000 marks thou hadst of me?
I have some of your marks upon my shoulder, some of my mistress' marks upon my pate, but not 1,000 marks between you both. If you will not bear them patiently, perchance I should pay your worship those again.
Thy mistress's marks? What mistress slave hast thou?
Your worship's wife, and the Phoenix. She that the first till you come home to dinner, and prays that you will hie you home to dinner.
What? To flout me into my face, being forbid. There, that's her name.
What mean you, sir? For heaven's sake, hold your heads! Nay, if you will not, I'll take my heels!
On my life! Some vice or other, this villain is overwrought of all my gold. To the centaur, go seek his slave. I greatly fear my money is not safe.
Neither my husband nor the slave returned. But in such haste I sent to seek his master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps a merchant hath invited him, and from the market someone's gone to dinner. His sister Liz died and never bred. A man is master of his liberty.
Why should their liberties then ours be more?
Because their business still lies out of door.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
Oh, no, he is the rival of your will.
As none but asses will be bridled so.
Why? His strong liberty is last as woe. There's nothing to do it under heaven's eye, a path is bound in earth and sea and sky.
But, were you wedded, you would bear some sway.
Ere in love, I'll practice to obey.
How? If your husband starts some other where,
Till he come home again, I would forbear.
patience, unmoved. No marvel, though she pause. They can be meek, but have no other cause. But, were we burdened with like weight of pain, as much or more would we ourselves complain. So, thou, that hast no unkind mate to grieve thee, with urging, helpless, patience, wouldst relieve me.
Well, I will marry one day but to try. Here comes your man. Now it's your husband now.
Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness.
But say, is that
I asked.
without his mind?
He told his mind upon my ear. Through his hand. I could scarce understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully that couldst not feel his meaning?
Nay, he struck so plainly, I could too well feel his blows. And with all so doubtfully, I could scarce understand that.
But say, I prithee, is he coming home? Seems he hath great care to please his wife.
But sure, he is stark mad. When I desired him come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. 'Tis dinner time, quoth I. You meet the bird, Quofi. Will you come home, Quofi? The big Quofi is burned! My mistress, sir! Quofi! Quoth my master, I know, Quofi, no house, no wife, no mistress. So that my errand, due unto my tongue, I beg him, I bear him on my shoulders, for in conclusion, he did beat me down!
Prating peasant, fetch thy master home.
Am I so wrong with you as you with me? That like a football, you do spurn me thus, you will spurn me hence, and he will spurn me hither. If I last in this service, you must catch me in lava!
Why, how peace and flower from your face? Unfeeling fools can with such wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage unaware. Or else, what lets it but he would be here? Sister, you know he promised me a chain. With that, alone he would detain? Since that my beauty cannot please his eye, I'll weep what's left away, and weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy?
The gold I gave to Dromio is laid up, safe with the centaur. And the heedful slaves wandered forth and care to seek me out. I could not speak with Dromio since at first I sent him from the march. See, here he comes. What now? Is your merry humor altered, as you love struck, so jest with me again? No, you, no centaur. You receive no gold. Your mistress sent to have me home to dinner. My house? Was it the Phoenix? Wast thou mad, that thus so madly countest answer me?
What answer, sir? Whence spake I such a word?
Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
I have not seen you since you sent me hence, home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain, thou didst deny the gold's receipt, and toldst me of the mistress and the dinner, of which I hope thou feltst I was displeased.
I am glad to see you in this merry vein. What means this jest? Pray, master, tell me.
Thou jeer, mock me as he thinks thou I jest. Oh, think thou that, and that.
But I pray, sir, why am I beaten?
Dost thou not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I am beaten.
Shall I tell thee?
Pray, sir. And wherefore? For they say every why, not the wherefore.
Why? First, for flouting me, and then wherefore? For urging it the second time to me.
Was there ever any man thus beaten out of season? When in the why and the wherefore is there neither rhyme nor reason? Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir. For what?
Marry, sir, for this something you gave me for nothing.
I'll make you amends next to give you nothing for something. But pray, sir, is it dinner time?
No, sir. I think the meat wants that I have.
In good time, sir. What's that?
Basting. deny that before you were so choleric.
By what rule?
May, sir, by a rule as plain as the plain bald pate of Father Time himself.
What's that?
There's no time for a man to recover his hair that grows bald by nature.
May he not do so by fine recovery?
Yes, to pay a fine for a periwig and recover the lost hair of another gentleman.
But your reason was not substantial. Why there's no time to recover.
Thus, I meant it. Time himself is bald, and therefore, to the world's end, will have bald followers.
I knew you'd be a bald conclusion. But soft. Who waxes yonder?
I, and Nicholas looked strange and frowned. Time was, once, when thou, unurged, wouldst vow that never words were music to thine ear, that never object pleasing in thine eye, that never touch well welcomed in thy hand, that never meat sweet savored in thy taste, unless I spake, or looked, or touched, or carved to thee. How comes it now, my husband, oh, how comes it that thou art thus estranged from thyself? Thyself, I call it. Being strange to me. That unknown. Unmingle that same drop again, without addition or diminishing, as take from me thyself and not be two.
Lead you to me, fair dame? I know you not. In Ephesus, I am but 2 hours old, as strange to your town as to your talk.
Hi, brother. How the world is with you? When were you once used my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
By Dromio?
By me!
By thee! And this thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows denied my house for his, me for his wife.
Did you converse, sir, with this gentlewoman? What is the drift and course of your compact?
Aye, sir. I never saw her till this time.
Then how can she thus call us by our names? Unless it be by inspiration.
Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband, I a vine. Weakness, married to thy strongest state, makes me, with thy strength, to communicate.
To me, she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What, was I married to her in a dream? Sleep now and think I hear all this. What error drives our eyes near the mist? Until I know the sure and certainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio.
Oh, for my goodness. I crossed me as a sinner. This is the merry land. Oh, spite, spite. We talk with owls, goblins, and sprites. We obey them not. This will ensue. They'll suck our breath and pinch us black and blue.
Why cast like thyself and answer not? Oh, Dromio the drowned. Blood thou sucks.
I'm a corn master, am I not?
I think thou art in mind, and so am I.
No, sir, both in mind and in my shape.
Thou hast thy own form.
No, sir, I am an ape.
To dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with you today. Sirrah, if any ask you for your master, say he dines forth, and let no creature enter. Come, sister. Dromio, play the portal well.
I in earth? Heaven? Or hell? I'll say as they say, persever so, and in this mist, and all adventures go.
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
I, and let none enter, lest I break your pate.
I'm coming to bless we die late.
Good, Signor Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep not hours. I'll say that I lingered at your shop to see the making of her carcanet, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. But here's a villain that would face me down. I met him at the mart, and he said that I beat him and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold. And that I did deny my wife in house. Thou drunken thou, what didst thou mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know. That you beat me at the mart. I have your head to show.
Feel sad, Signor Balthazar. Pray heaven our good cheer may answer my goodwill and your good welcome here.
I know your dainty's cheap, sir, and your welcome's dear.
Oh, Signor Balthazar, either at flesh or fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce one dainty dish.
Good meat, sir, is common, which every true can afford.
And welcome more common, sir, for that's nothing but words.
Small cheer and great welcome make some peace.
Better cheer may you have, but not with better heart. But soft, my door is locked. Go, bid them let us in. Who talks within there? Open the door!
Right, I'll tell you when, and you tell me wherefore.
Wherefore? For my dinner. I have not dined yet today.
Nor today, here, you must not. Come again when you're in.
What art thou that keepest me out from the house that I owe?
The porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio.
Oh, villain! Thou hast stolen both my office and my name! The one there got me credit, the other nickel planning.
What a coil is there, Dromio? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master ill loose!
Faith no, he comes too late, and so tell your master.
Oh Lord, I must laugh. Have at you with the proverb. Shall I set it my staff?
Have at you with another? That when? Can you tell?
Loose, if I need to go loose, starts answered him well.
Do you hear, minion? You'll let us in, I hope.
I thought to have asked you.
And you said no.
So, God help! Well struck! There was blow for blow!
Thou baggage, let me in!
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door harder!
Let him knock till it ache.
You'll cry for this, minion, if I beat the door down.
What needs all that and a pair of stocks in this town?
Who is that at the door that keeps all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife? Send a knave, go get you from the door.
If you went in pain, master, this day would go sore.
Here there is neither cheer nor welcome. We would fain have either.
In debate which is best, we share the power of neither.
They stand at the door, master. Bid them welcome hither.
There is something in the wind that we cannot get in.
You would say so, master, if your garments were so thin. Your cape there is warm within. You stand out here in the cold. It would make a man mad as a buck to be so blunt and sore.
Go, fetch me something. I'll break open the gate.
Break any brick in here, and I'll break your name's paint.
A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind. Aye, and break it in your face, so he break it not behind.
Thou wantest breaking out upon thee, huh?
Here's too much. Out upon thee, I pray thee, let me in.
Have no fellow, and fish have no fin.
Well, I'll break in. Go, borrow me a crow.
A crow without feather? Master, meet you so. For a fish without fin, there's a fowl without feather. If a crow help us in, Sarah, we'll pluck a crow together.
Go get thee gone, fetch me an iron crow.
Have patience, sir, or let it not be so. Herein, you warn against once it, your long experienced voice, her sober friendship, years of modesty. Plead on her part some cause to you unknown, and that not, sir, but you will well excuse, by this time the doors are made against you. Be ruled by me, depart in patience, and let us to the table, all together, and about even come yourself alone, to know the reason of strange restraint.
You have prevailed, and yes, I will depart in quiet, and in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. Get you home, and fetch the change. By this I know it is made. Bring it, I pray you, to the Porpentine, for there's the house, that chain I will bestow, be it for nothing but to spite my wife. Upon mine hostess there. Good sir, make haste.
I'll meet you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense.
It may be that you quite forgot husband's office. Sound pitiless in the spring of love, thy lust brings rot. Thy evil word. Alas, poor women, make us but believe, in compacted credit, that you love us. Though others have the arms, show us the sleeve. We in your motion turn, and you may move us. Then, gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. This holy sport be a little vain, when the sweet breath flattered comes to strike.
Sweet mistress, what your name is else, I know not, nor by what wonder you do hit on mine. Unless in your knowledge and your grace you show not, more than earth's wonder, more than earth divine. Teach me, dear creature. Are you a god? Would you create me new? Transform me then, into your power I'll yield. But if then I lie, then this I know. Your weeping sister is no wife of mine. Far more to you do I decline.
What? Are you mad? Can you reason so?
Not mad, but maiden. How? I do not know.
It is a fault that springeth from an eye.
For gazing on your beams, fair sunbeam by.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
As good to wink, sweet.
Why do you call me love? Call my sister so.
Thy my fortune and my sweet hope sang. My solar's heaven and my heaven's clang.
All this my sister is, for else should be.
Call thyself, sister sweet, for I am thee. Thee will I love, with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband, yet nor I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Who's out there? Hold you still. I'll beg my sister to get her goodwill.
Why, now, where runnest thou so fast?
Am I Romeo? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Romeo, thou art my man. Thou art thyself.
I'm a woman's man, besides myself.
What? Woman's man? And how besides thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a woman, one that claims me, one that haunts me, one that will have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Such a claim as you would lay to your horse. She would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but that she, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me.
What is she?
A very reverent body. Aye, such a one as a man may not speak of. And yet you say, Sir, reverence. I have but lean luck in the match. And yet is she a wondrous fat marriage?
How dost thou mean? A fat marriage?
Marry, sir, she's a kitchen wench, and all grease. To conclude, this drudge, or diviner, laid claim to me, called me Romeo, swore I was assured to her, told me what privy marks I had about me, as the mole on my neck, the mark on my shoulder, the great wart on my left arm. But I, amazed, ran from her as a witch, and I think if my breast had not been made of faith, and my heart of steel, she had transformed me to a curdled dog, and made me turn in the wheel.
Go. I be presently. Coast to the road, and if the wind blow any way from shore, I will not harbor in this town tonight. If any bark put forth, come to the mark, where I will walk till thou returns to me. If everyone knows us, and we know none, this time I think to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear, a man would run for life, so fly I from her, that would be my wife.
There's none but witches do inhabit here, therefore 'tis high time that I were hence. She that called me husband, even my soul, is for a wife of whore. But her fair sister possessed such a gentle, sovereign grace and presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor unto myself. For lest I be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop my ears against the mermaid song.
Master Nicholas,
I? That's my name.
here's the chain. I thought to obtain with Porpentine. The chain of finish made me stay thus long.
What is your will that I should do with this?
What pleases you, sir? You spoke it. For you.
Made it for me, sir. I bespoke it not.
Not once, not twice, but 20 times you did. Go home and please your wife with it. And soon, at dinner time, I will come and visit and receive my payment.
I pray you, receive money now. For fear you will ne'er see chain nor money more.
You are a good sir. Very well.
What I should think of this, I cannot tell. But this I think, because not a man is so vain, would refuse so fair and offered chain. I see a man here needs not live by shifts, or in the streets meet such golden gifts. Up to the mark, and there for Dromio stay, and if any ship put out, then straight away.
You know that since Pentecost some is due, and since I have not much importuned you, nor now I had not, but that I am bound for Persia and want fielders for my voyage. Therefore, make present satisfaction, or I'll attach you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe you is growing by Antipholus. He hath, at this moment, a chain, and soon I'm going to go at 5 to
the goldsmith's house. Go thou and buy, rose ale. That I will bestow among my wife and her confederates for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Go, get thee gone, buy thou a robe and bring it home to me.
I buy 1,000 pounds a year. I buy a robe.
A man is well hope up that trust to you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me. Belike you thought our love would last too long, and therefore came not.
Saving your merry humor, sir, here is the note. How much a chain weighs to the utmost carat, the fineness of the gold and chargeable fashion, which doth amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand debtor to this gentleman. I pray you, see him presently discharged, for he's bound to sea, and stays but for it.
I am not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Good signor, take this stranger to my house, and with you take the chain, and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof. Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
Then you will take the chain to you yourself.
No, bear it with you, lest I come not in time enough.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, sir, I hope you have, or else you may return without your money.
Nay, sir, I hope not. Sir, give me the chain. Both wind and tide wait for this gentleman, and I am to blame for keeping him here this long.
Good Lord, you use this dalliance to excuse your breach of promise to the Porpentine. I should have chid you for not bringing it, but like a shrew, you first begin to brawl.
The hour is still long. I pray you, sir, dispatch.
You hear how he importunes me? The chain!
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
Come, you know I gave it to you. Give me the chain, and I will take it to your wife.
Fine. Now you run this humor out of breath. Where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
My business cannot brook this down. Good sir, say whether you'll answer me or no. If not, I'll leave him to the officer.
I answer you. What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I did give you the chain not half an hour since.
You gave me none and wronged me much to say so.
You wrong me more, sir, considering it stands upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do, and charge you in the Duke's name to obey me. This touches my reputation. Sir, arrest him. I will pay the thief to see my honor restored.
Consent to pay me that I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here is thy thief. Arrest him, officer. I do, and charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
I do obey thee until I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall buy this spot, as near as all the metal in your shop will answer.
I will have law in Ephesus. Although I do not doubt your claim.
Master, there's a bark of epidemic that stays until her owner comes aboard. And then, sir, she bears away. They stay for not at all. Before the owner, master, and yourself.
How now, a madman? Why not keep a sheep? What ship of Epidamnum stays for me?
A ship you sent me to hire wallfish.
Thou drunken slave, I sent thee for a rope.
You sent me for a rope's end as soon. You sent me to the bay, sir, for a bark.
I shall debate this matter at more leisure and teach your ears to listen me with more heed. To Adriana, villain, hie thee straight. Give to her this key, and tell her, in the desk that's covered over with Turkish tapestry, there is a purse of ducats. Let her send it. Tell her I am arrested in the street, and that will bail me. Hie thee, slave, be gone! On, officer, to prison till it come.
To Adriana's? That is where we dined, where Dulcibel did claim me for her husband. She is too big, I hope, for me to compass. face. Thither I must, although against my will. Servants must their master's minds fulfill.
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? Mightest thou perceive austerely in his eye that he did plead in earnest? Yea or no?
First, he denied you had in him no right.
He meant he did me none, the more my spite.
Then he swore you were a stranger here.
And true he swore, though yet forsworn he were.
Then I pleaded for you.
And what said he?
Love I begged of you, he begged of me.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
Words and honest suit might move. First, he praised my beauty, and then my speech.
Didst speak him fair?
Have patience, I beseech thee.
I cannot, nor I will not hold me still. My tongue, though not my heart, shall have his will. He is deformed, crooked, old and sere, ill-faced, worse-bodied, shapeless everywhere.
Who would be jealous then of such a one? No evil locks his veil when it is gone.
Ah, but I think him better than I say. And yet would hear in others' eyes were worse. Far from her nest, the lapwing cries away. My heart prays for him, though my tongue do curse.
Here, go! The nest, the burst! Sweet now, make haste!
How hast thou lost thy breath?
By running fast.
Where is thy master, Dromio? Is he well?
No, he's in Tartar limbo. Worse than hell. A devil in an everlasting garment hath him. One hard heart is buttoned up with steel.
Why, man? What's the matter?
I do not know the matter. He's arrested on the case.
What? Is he arrested? Tell me at whose suit.
I know not at whose suit he's arrested. Well, mistress, will you send him redemption, the money in his desk?
Go fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, but on a stronger thing. A chain? A chain! Do you not hear it ring?
What, the chain?
No, the bell! 'Tis time that I were gone. It was 2 where I left him, and now the clock strikes 1.
The hours come back. That I never did hear.
Oh, yes. If any hour meet a sergeant, he turns back for very fear.
As if time were in debt. How fondly dost thou reason?
Time is a very bankrupt, and knows more than he's worth to season. Nay, he's a thief too. Have you not heard men say, time comes stealing on by night and day? Time be in debt, and theft, and a sergeant in the way. Hath he not reason to turn back an hour of the dead?
Go, Dromio, there's the money, bear it straight, and bring my master home immediately. Come, sister, I am pressed down with conceit. Conceit. My comfort and my injury.
money to me, some invite me, some other thank me for kindnesses. Sure, these are but imaginary wiles, and Lapland sorcerers inhabit here.
Master, here's the gold you sent me for. What? Have you got a picture of Adam to apparel?
What gold is this? What Adam dost thou mean?
Not that Adam that kept the paradise, but that Adam that keeps the prison. He that came behind you, sir, like an evil angel.
I understand thee not.
No? Why? Just a plain case. He that sets up his rest to do more exploits with his mace than a Morris pipe.
Thou meanest an officer?
Aye, sir, the sergeant of the band. He that brings any man to answer it, that breaks his band.
Well, sir, fair rest in your foolery. Is there any ship puts forth tonight? May we be gone?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since the bark expedition put forth tonight. And then were you hindered by the sergeant to tarry for the Hoy delay. Here are the angels you sent for to deliver you.
This fellow is distracted. So am I. And here we wander in illusions. Some blessed power, deliver us from hence!
Really not, man. I will not break away. I will give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money to warrant thee, as I'm arrested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today, and will not likely trust the messenger that I should be attached in Ephesus. I tell you, 'twill sound harshly to her ears. Ah, here's my man. Methinks he brings the money. How now, sir? Have you what I sent you for?
Here's that, and I warrant you, we'll pay them all.
But where's the money?
Why, sir, I gave the money for a rope.
500 ducats, villain, for a rope.
I'll serve you, sir. 500 at the rate.
To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
To a rope's end, sir. And to that end am I returned.
And to that end, sir, I welcome you.
Good sir, be patient.
Nay, tis for me to be patient. I am in adversity. Nay, rather persuade him to hold his hands.
Thou senseless villain.
I were senseless, sir, that I might not feel your blows.
Come along, my wife is coming yonder.
How say you now? Is not your husband mad?
His incivility confirms no less. Good Dr. Pinch, or a conjurer, establish him in his true sense again, and I will please you what you will demand.
Alas, how fiery and how sharp he looks.
Give me a hand and let me feel your pulse.
Here is my hand, and let it feel your ear.
I charge thee, Satan, housed within this man, to yield possession to my woolly friends, and to thy state of darkness hide thee straight. I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, toting wizard, peace. I am not mad.
Oh, that thou wert not! Poor, distressed soul.
Did this companion with the saffron face revel and feasted at my house today, whilst upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I denied to enter my house?
Husband, heaven doth know, you dined at home. Where would you had remained until this time, free from these slanders and this open shame?
Dined at home? Thou, villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
And were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Petit, your doors were locked, and you shut out.
And did not she herself revile me then?
Certes, she did, but she herself reviled you there.
And did not her kitchen maid rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Since Fable, the kitchen master scorned you.
And did not I, in rage, depart from thence?
In verity you did. My bones have since felt the vigor of this rage.
Is it good to soothe him? These contraries?
It is no shame. The fellow finds his vein, and yielding to him he was welcomed. Frenzy.
Thou hast summoned the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I sent you money to redeem you by Dromio, who came in haste for it.
Money by me? Hunt and good will you might. But surely, master, not a rag of money.
When 'tis not down to her for a purse of
He
ducats.
came to me, and I delivered it.
And I witnessed her as she did.
Heaven and rope maker bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope.
Say,
Both man and masters possessed. I know by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
say, wherefore didst thou lock me forth today, and why dost thou deny the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband. Lock thee forth.
And I confess, gentle master, that I received no gold. But I must confess that we were locked out.
Dissembling villain, thou speakest false in both.
Thou art false in all to make a loathsome, abject scorn of me.
Bind him, let him not come near me.
More company! The fiend is strong within him!
Will you murder me? Thou, jailer, thou, I'm your prisoner. Wilt thou summon him to make a rescue?
Masters, let him go. He is my prisoner, and you do not have him. Keep this man bound, for he is frantic too.
What wilt thou do, thou peevish officer? Hast thou delight to see a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself?
He is my prisoner. If I let him go, the debt he owes will be required of me.
I will discharge thee ere I go from thee. Bear me forthwith unto his creditor, and knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good master doctor, see him safe conveyed home to my house. O most unhappy day!
Master, I am here. Entered in bond with you.
Now talk thee, villain, wherefore dost thou bag me?
Will you be bound for nothing? Be mad, good master. Cry, the devil!
God help her souls. How idly do they talk.
Go, bear him hence. Sister, go you with me. Say now, whose suit is he arrested at?
One.
He did bespeak a chain for me, but had it not. Come, jailer, bring me where the goldsmith is. I long to know the truth hereof at large.
Heavens, my mistake. This again.
Since from the name of God, let's call more help to have him bound again.
Away, the killers!
I see these witches are brave swords.
See that leader wife now ran from you.
Come, the centaur, fetch your stuff from this. How long that we were safe and sound aboard.
Faith, stay here this night. They will surely do us no harm. You saw they speak us fair. Give us gold. Methinks they're such a gentle nation that, but for the mountain mad flesh, it claims marriage of me. I could find in my heart to stay here still. Turn witch.
No, I will not stay tonight for all the town. Therefore away, to fetch our stuff aboard.
I am sorry, sir, to have hindered you, but I do protest he had the chain of me, although it does most dishonorably deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
Oh, he's highly esteemed, second to none.
Speak softly, yonder, as I think he walks.
That is the man, and he wears the chain of his most perfect wit.
I'm sorry now that I did wrong him.
How long hath this possession held the man? This week he hath been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the man he was. But till this afternoon, his passion now brake into extremity of rage. Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck of sea? Buried some dear friend? Hath, naught else. His eye strayed his affection in unlawful love. Which of these sorrows is he subject to? To none of these. Except it be the last, namely some love, that drew him oft from home. The consequence is then, thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from the use of wits.
Why bear you these rebukes and answer not?
She did betray me. To my own reproof. Good people, enter and lay hold on him. No, not a creature enters in my house. Then let your servants bring my husband forth. Neither. You took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege him from your hands till I have brought him to his wits again, or lose my labor in assaying it. I will attend my husband, be his nurse, diet his sickness, for it is my office, and I will have no attorney. Therefore, let me have him home with me. Be patient, for I will not let him stir till I have used the approved means I have, with wholesome syrups, drugs, and holy prayers, to make of him a formal man again. 'Tis a branch and parcel of mine oath, a charitable duty of mine order. Therefore depart, and leave him here with me. I will not hence and leave my husband here. And ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate the husband and the wife. Be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him.
Let us complain it to the Duke of his indignity.
Come, go, I will fall prostrate at his feet, and never rise, until my tears and prayers have won his grace to come in person hither, and take, perforce, my husband from the abbess.
By this I think the dial points at 5. Anon, I'm sure the Duke himself in person comes this way to the melancholy vale, the place of death and sorry execution, behind the ditches of the Abbey here.
Upon what cause?
See a Reverend Syracusian merchant who put unluckily into the bay against the laws and statutes of this town, beheaded publicly for his offense.
Behold, I fear we will see his death.
Kneel to the Duke before you pass the Abbey.
Yet once again proclaim it publicly, that if any friend will pay the sum for him, he shall not die. So much we tender him.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the abbess.
She is a most virtuous and reverend lady. It cannot be that she has done thee wrong.
May it please your grace. Antipholus, my husband, whom I made lord of me and all I had, at your important letters. This ill day, a most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the street, with him his bondman, all as mad as he. Once did I get them bound, send them home, anon, I wot not by what strong escape he broke from those that had the guard of him, and with his mad attendant and himself, each one with ireful passion, with drawn swords, met us again, and madly bent on us, chased us away, till raising of more aid, we came again to bind them, when they fled into this abbey, and here the abbess shuts the gates on us, and will not suffer us to fetch him out, nor bring him forth, that we may bear him hence. Therefore, most gracious Duke, with thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence
since thy husband served me in my wars, and I engaged to thee a prince's word, to do him all the grace and good I could. Go, some of you, knock at the abbey gate, and bid the lady abbess come hither. I shall determine this before I stir.
Oh, mistress! Mistress! Shift and save yourself! My master and his men are both broke loose, beat the maid drow, and bound the doctor. And sure, if you do not send some present help between them, they will kill the conjurer.
Peace, fool, thy master and his men are here, and that is false thou dost report to us.
Mistress, by my life, I tell you true, I have not breathed almost as I did see it. I hear him, mistress. Why? And he gone!
Come, stand by me, fear nothing. Gone, with the halberd.
Ay me, it is my husband. Witness you that he is born about him visible. Even now he housed him in the abbey here, and now he's there. Has the thought of human reason.
Unless the fear of death doth make me joke, I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice, most gracious Duke. Now grant me justice, even for the wars and the service that long since I did thee when I bestride thee in the wars and took deep scars to save thy life, even for the blood that I lost then for thee. Now grant me justice. Justice, sweet prince, against that woman there. She whom thou gavest to me to be my wife, who hath abused and dishonored me. Beyond imagination is the wrong that she this day hath shameless thrown on me.
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she shut the doors on me.
A grievous fault. Say, woman, didst thou so?
No, my good lord, he, myself, and my sister today did dine together. So before my soul, as this is false, he burdens me withal.
Nirve, look on day, nor sleep on night. Tell us your highness simple truth.
Oh, perjured women! They both speak false. I have it on good account that he died not at home and was locked out.
My liege, I'm advised what I say, neither disturbed with the effect of wine nor heavy rash, provoked with raging ire, albeit my wrongs might make one wiser man. This woman locked me forth this day from dinner. That goldsmith there, were he not packed with her, could witness it, for he was with me then, who parted with me to go fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the Porpentine where Balthazar and I did dine together. Our dinner done, and him not coming thither, I went to seek him. In the street I met him, and in his company that gentleman. There did this perjured goldsmith swear me down that I, this day of him, had the chain, which heaven knows I saw not. And for the which he arrested me with an officer. I did obey and sent my peasant home for certain ducats. With none, he returned. Then fairly I bespoke the officer to go in person with me to my house. Along the way, we met my wife, her sister, and a rabble more of vile confederates. Along with them, they brought one, Pinch, a hungry, lean-faced villain, a mountebank, forsooth. I took him on as a conjurer. Then, gazing in mine eyes, feeling my pulse, cries out, I was possessed. Then, altogether, they fell upon me, bound me, and bore me thence, and in a dark and dankish vaulted home, there left me and my man, both bound together, till, gnawing with my teeth, my bonds in sunder, I gained my freedom, and immediately ran hither to your grace, whom I beseech to give me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
Sir Angelo, had he such a chain of thee or no?
Yes, he did. When he ran through here, these did see it on him.
Besides, I will be sworn the ears of mine heard you confess you had the chain of him after you both were sword on the mark. And thereupon I drew my
the chain, so help me heaven. And this is false, you burden me with all.
I think you all have drunk of Circe's cup. If Leo had housed him, here he would have been. If he were mad, he would not be pleading so coldly. You say he died? The goldsmith here denies that saying. Why, this is strange. Go, call at the Abbey gate. I think you all are mated or stark mad.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me speak a word. Happily, I see a friend who will save my life and pay the sum that may deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusian, what thou wilt.
Is not your name, sir, called Antipholus? And is that not your bondman, Dromio?
Within this hour, I was his bondman, but he, I thank him, nodded to my court. And now, am I Dromio, and his men unbound?
I am sure you both of you remember me.
Ourselves we do remember, sir. By you, we were lately bound, as you are now. You are not Finch's patient, are you, sir?
Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last, and careful hours of time's informed hand have written strange features on my face, but tell me yet, dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Dromio, nor thou?
No, nor I.
But I am sure thou dost.
And I am sure I do not. And whatsoever a man denies, you are no bound to believe him.
Not know my voice. Time's extremity, hast thou so cracked and splitted my poor tongue in 7 short years, that here my only son knows not my feeble key of untuned cares? Oh, tell me thou art my son, Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
But 7 years since, in Syracuse, oh boy, thou knowest we parted. But perhaps, my son, thou shamest to acknowledge me in my misery.
The Duke and all that know me in the city can witness with me that it is not so. I ne'er saw Syracuse in my life.
I tell thee, Syracusian, 20 years I have been patron to Antipholus, during which time he ne'er saw Syracuse. I see thy age and dangers make thee dote.
Most mighty Duke, behold, a man much wronged. I see 2 husbands. My eyes deceive me.
One of these men is genius to the other, and so of these. Which is the natural man and which the spirit? Who deciphers them?
I, sir, am Dromio. Command him away.
I, sir, am Dromio. Pray, let me stay.
Where's Ghost? Oh, my old master. Who hath found him here?
I will loose his bonds, and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegean, if thou didst command that hadst a wife, once called Amelia, that bore thee at a burden 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou beest the same Aegean, speak, and speak unto the same Amelia.
If I dream not, thou art Amelia. But if thou art she, tell me, where is that son that floated with me on the fatal raft?
By men of Epidamna, he and I, and the twin Dromio, all were taken up. But by and by, rude fishermen of Corinth, by force took Dromio and my son from them. What then became of them, I cannot tell. I to this fortune you see the end.
Why, here begins this morning's story right. These 2 Antipholus, these 2 so like, and these 2 Dromios, one in semblance. Besides her urging of her wreck at sea, these are the parents to these 2 children, which are accidentally met together again. Say, Antipholus, thou camest from Corinth first.
No, sir, not I. I came from Syracuse.
Stand apart. I know not which is which.
I, sir, came from Corinth. And I with him. Brought to this town by that most famous warrior, Duke Minophon, your most renowned uncle.
Which of you two did dine with me today?
I, gentle mistress.
And are you not my husband?
No, I say nay to that.
And she didn't call me so. This fair gentlewoman, her sister here, did call me brother. When I told you then, I hope I shall have leisure to make good. It's not a dream I see in here.
Is that the chain you had of me?
I think it be. I deny it not.
And for this chain, sir, you arrested me.
I think it's so, sir.
I sent you money, sir, to be your bail by Dromio. But I think he brought it not.
No, not by me.
This purse of ducats I did receive from you. Dromio, my man, did bring them me. I see now we did meet each other's man, and I was taken for him, and he for me. And thereupon these errors are arose.
These ducats pawn I for my father here.
It shall not be. Thy father hath his life.
Vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the abbey here, to hear its large discourse of all our fortunes. And all that are assembled in this place, that by this sympathized one day's error have suffered wrong, go to a gossip's feast, and go with me, after so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I shall gossip at this feast.
Romeo, what stuff of mine hast thou embarked?
Your goods that lay at who, sir? In the centaur.
He speaks to me. I am your master, Dromio. Come, look to that anon. Embrace thy brother there. Rejoice with him.
There's a fat friend that kitchen made for you today at dinner. She now shall be my sister, not my wife.
Peace, you are my glass, and not my rubber. I see by you I am a sweet-faced you. Will you walk in to see their gossiping?
Not I, sir. You are my elder.
That's the question. How shall we try it?
Well, we'll draw cuts for the senior. Till then, lead thou first.
Nay, then thus. We came into the world like brother and brother. Now let us go hand in hand. Not one before the other.